Hi, this is Dr. Farley. In this blog, I want to go over specifically out of a study that just came out in October 27th, 2021, about a year ago. And this was basically in the journal of AJMC. I'll have it attached to the bottom of this blog. Basically, the title of the study says a large study finds Parkinson's disease U.S. death rate soared 63% over 20 years. So over a 2-decade time frame, 20 years, we see that Parkinson's rates from death have soared. So can we blame this on genetics? Absolutely not. So what happened? Everyone's genes changed within 20 years? Nonsense. 7% approximately of Parkinson's is from genetics. We must begin to look at the model of what it is that we're following, what it is that we're doing, and what is producing so many cases of this neurodegenerative disease that the death rate has soared by 63% over the last 20 years. So massive amounts. I can tell you that I'm seeing this in younger people on a regular basis. And I also want to tell you that there's multiple causes for neurodegeneration. And if you're showing signs of neurodegeneration, you need to take immediate action and get on this. Because by the time you get symptoms, you have massive damage in the neural axis. And you need to do whatever you can to restore function to whatever level you can, improve adaptability, and then have a health plan of action. By the way, a health plan of action is not taking drugs on 5 times a day, 3 different pills. That's not a health plan. That's a management of symptoms if it does that. And every person doing that could potentially, and many of them do, have side effects that they can't manage. And also, every single person that's doing that is adding more stress into an already stressed out system. So we need to look at that and come up with a clear picture of what's happening directly inside of you, creating your neurodegeneration, and looking at why you have an excessive allostatic stress load, and then figure out what you can do to try to shift that as quickly as possible. Again, drugs are not required for health. If you're using them to manage a symptom only, but they are not required. Meaning, if you look at an anatomy book, physiology book, biochemistry book, you're not going to see drugs in there. They are not required for health. So, we're using them only to manage symptoms, knowing that they carry side effects. They usually speed the process on a long-term basis because all drugs add to your allostatic stress load and lower your health over a time frame. So, with that said, we need to begin to look at this problem differently. We need to stop treating the diagnosis and start assessing each individual patient, figuring out why they're not adapting and what can be done to try to work on this epidemic of Parkinson's disease that has now increased, and the death rate is soaring 63% over 20 years. This is unacceptable. The model that we're following must be broken, is broken, and we need to start looking deeper and going to practitioners that understand what health is. Health is the ability to adapt to the internal and external environment. Health is not about managing symptoms. That is crisis disease intervention. It is not healthcare. So, if you have any questions, as always, please let me know. God bless you, God bless your family, and God bless the United States. Thanks. Have a great day.